Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we got Long War ahead of us tonight, and it's a big boy, well, not quite the biggest boy, but the big destroyer that we shot down, the biggest of the mediums that we shot down today. So, and we're gonna get our first look at a command pod post ABA. This is the first official one that got crashed after our alien base assault. And instead of having 3 outsiders, the command pod is now supposed to have 2 to 3 aliens. That's all the wiki says. I don't know. Are we gonna run in one day, run into three ethereals or 2 ethereals? You know, I don't know what that 2 to 3 aliens means and what the makeup will be. I guess time will tell. I don't know if we're live anymore. My phone, I mean, my system here says everything is fine, but I don't know. My YouTube that monitors this is saying it's all right. You think one of them's a sectoid commander for now? Oh, I got it back on my phone now. Okay, so I always worry when my little monitoring broadcast disappears.
What's up, Dad?
Hey, Werner, good to see you too. Welcome aboard, my friend. But yeah, I would imagine we're going to be starting to see more sectoid commanders. That would be my best guess. But I don't see the game. I don't see the wiki that says anything. And Glaciers in here too. I don't remember seeing anything that says it has to be those and can't be an ethereal, you know, every now and then. But yeah, it's probably sectoid commanders. And some guardian troops, whatever, hang out with sectoid commanders. So yeah, until the overseer. Yeah, that's you're probably exactly right there. In fact, the overseer itself, they are in that command area, I think. So if we haven't captured an overseer by then, so I remember reading, yeah, that's one of the better opportunities to try and capture one. But I don't know, because I've never shot down an overseer. So we will find out. It's just what I've either seen other people do it, and it goes better in my brain when I do it myself than when I'm watching somebody else. So there you go. But that's typical, right? That's typical. But I hope everybody's doing well. Gleaser, Werner, Nightmare, and anybody else that's in here so far. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And hopefully we're going to have a good old time tonight. I'm thinking a shot down destroyer, though. We can't just barrel on through like it's a fighter. We got to remember. I did check ahead of time after with the research levels that they have. We're looking from, I think it was 15 to 19 enemies, so we can see on the worst case 19 enemies. Oh baby. That's a lot. That's not including the command pod. So that's like pods of 3 pods of 6. And I don't like pods of 6. On the high end, you know what I mean? That's even 2 pods of 6 and a pod of 7. So yeah, don't get me doing math. I think it's top of the hour. We better get over to the game. Yeah, I'm hoping we have a good hunt today. I guess we're gonna find out here in just a moment. So here we are. I didn't have to. I chose to, since we were at the end of the time last time, and this is the map, heavily forested, forest of the UK, slightly on fire, but I guess that happens when UFOs crash.
What's up?
And sporadic hello. Yeah, it's a trap. Yeah, you can't sit here the whole time through, but at least you dropped in to say hello, Carlos. Good to see you. Okay, so we've done this map. It's been a while. I think it's the one with the high walls and canyons. I don't know how else to describe this one. There's just one yucky start zone that I hate that's like to the side of this, and it's a little exposed depending on where the enemies could come from. So let's just hope we don't get that one. That's all I remember about this map. Zabiel Smokes is going out for just that. Healing and dense smoke grenades. And then we got Hathor Dominguez going out. She's got the chems and some extra battle scanners to hopefully help us out. And also attached to her waist is our chance to capture. Carlos is a broken digital clocks. Yeah, I know. Now Carlos is gonna go, damn. Sporadic, hello. I can't stick around now. He's going. I'm gonna have to find a way to watch the whole damn mission now. He's got a concealed scout on this one. I hit his hot button. Oh, I'd feel a lot better with a hit and run scout. You all know my opinion on it, but this is what we had and what we're going out with. We got a lot of folks on cooldown, and this was the best fit to go out on this mission. So let's hope we got the firepower we need. We have no mechs. I could have brought one Shogun. That's about the only mech I had available without double fatiguing and all that. And a couple of my double fatigue individuals are still in the med bay, so I didn't want to go crazy on the double fatiguing, so I went and did this, because if for some reason we get the worst of the worst possible mix of aliens, if we somehow manage to run away, it won't matter, other than us not getting resources that we would otherwise have gotten. So from that respect, I'm not worried. We're just gonna play it slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race in this one. So anyway, after Hathor, so we got plenty of tools with us, and we're gonna go to Disco Leal. He's got the long range suppression for us, and that's about what that is. I think he comes with danger zone, so if we get a group clustered up, he can like kind of like area suppression. Then we got Gleisley. He's our tanky guy, as tanky as they get in our barracks, and we'll see if we can get some good use out of him. Karaoke. Yep. Concealment, Carlos, just for you. So we got a motion tracker. She's got a couple of her own battle scanners. So I think we have 4 battle scanners. Let's hope that does the job for us. Cargo had 1 point better aim than Disco, so he got the plasma weapon, and he gets to shoot up close. Then we got Demon. I did decide, even though it's a very tree-filled map, I did bring an in-the-zone sniper to hopefully be able to take advantage of whatever the situation may be. And finally, we got a Rocketeer, Boomster's going along. I gave him, just in case things go south, the Shadow device, in case we need to run away. Because we see these are the forests of the UK, in case we see a killer rabbit out there. Or whatever. I'm reaching, but that's what we got here, my friends. That's what we got. I did still bring the flying suit for Carnage in case we get into one of the few areas that have firing lanes and ability. Then we can get up in the sky, improve his aim, and all that good stuff. So there's the team, my friends. There's the team. Feels weird not taking out a mech. But then, we only have 4, so they can't go out every time. It's just the way it is. So we got to learn how to do it this way, and we should be able to do it. We got smoke for protection, battle scanners to help us find out what's out there, and we're ready. We are ready. Yeah, as long as we run from full cover, as long as we run to full cover without being seen before we start running, then we're okay. But if we leave our starting position in line of sight, we we're kind of stuck. We can't really move without exposing ourselves. So we better be prepared to shoot if that happens. The only problem with that shot is it's not a multi-shot, no hit and run. So that's the other thing I gotta not forget. And there we go. I don't, unless you all see something that's glaringly missing. I did not notice armor that I overlooked. We have the Corsair armor here, the flying armor there. Everybody else, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5, 6. We have 6 Titan armors out here. So that's it. About the actually, I think the only thing I did not hand out was and who should get it, I guess, is the big question. I did not hand out the laser pistol. Yeah, there you go. Nightmare. Yeah, I was just getting to that. Took me forever. You got your typing in quicker than I could say it. And I guess we got to give it to somebody with Ranger. Well, we got this. I used all the alloy plating that we have. Everybody's got alloy plating. They can get alloy plating. In fact, I was gonna put alloy plating on Boomster, then I said, uh-oh, I don't have any more. So why am I gonna put a 1 point? Let's just bring the shadow device, because if I if I need the alloy plating, will just disappear and do something like that. And Kevlar armor? What are you talking about, Kevlar armor? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, the Aurora armor. Well, I don't have a lot of psi on this one, and the psi armor does not oh, the default. Yeah, oh yeah. See, yeah. No, everybody's got armor. About the only one I didn't use is the Aurora armor, because I guess I could have put it on. Well, what's your movement? That's because you have the mobile armor. That otherwise you'd be real pokey if I switched you out to Titan. And originally I put Titan on Carnage, but then I said no, let's give him the option to fire. We'll just keep him far enough back, so that's going to be an issue. So everybody else has Titan. And while I do have good psi abilities here, I think I want protection, and that's just the way I went. Yeah, well, it has happened before. That's why I said everybody take a look. Do you see anything missing? So the only thing I see missing is a pistol. You do not. He does not have Ranger, so you're not getting it. And I feel it's a waste on Suharafik Karaoke, because she's in concealment, so she's not going to be shooting all that much. So maybe Carnage. We're putting it on the sniper in case there's some floater shenanigans going on that fly to the back line and I don't have enough ammo, and so I can still shoot, yada yada yada. You know. So there you go. And now I think everything is equipped. Eventually we'll get our first plasma pistol. That'll be kind of exciting. And maybe we'll get a chance to upgrade the foundry and make our pistols just overall better. There's all sorts of things that can happen. All sorts of things that can happen. Oh, you like that? You like that aim? Yeah, arc thrower's on the waist. We got it. Right there. It's in the pistol slot right there, so we do have it. Alright. Everybody check your weapons. The only thing we don't have that's so awesome is Zabiel is not going to be a shooter. But the good thing is if he needs to do anything offensive, it's going to have to be Psy. That's his strength offensively as opposed to carrying a gun. And this way he stays mobile to get around for throwing smoke, healing, whatever it is he's going to need to do on that end, and throwing battle scanners. And that's my plan with him. So other than that, everybody, let's get down there and let's find out the name of this mission before Carlos disappeared. Yeah, 103 will, not bad.
Dropship has arrived.
Okay. Let's begin our assault.
The next
Silent
deployment site is in the UK.
Sentinel.
We've got a fix on the downed UFO. There doesn't appear to be much in the way of civilization nearby. We have a prime chance to secure the site before they have time to dig in.
Yeah, you can at least get your thrill of my Italian-sounding Spanish, huh? My butchered Spanish, basically. So we'll see if I can somehow get it out. Okay, let's see. Centinela, Silencioso. Silencioso. I'm guessing that's a C. Centinela. Silencioso. Something like that. There's only one L, so I do get to pronounce the L in both those words. So there's no double L's there. Yeah, so as far as I know, it was okay-ish. Now, if you want me to go full Italian, I can. I don't even speak Italian. For some reason, my cadence goes Italian. What can I say? Okay. Second one was good on the second try. Yeah, you see? I have to tell myself, just kind of say it without emotion. Then it won't sound so Italian. There you go. Let's head into the burning forest and let's go find us some aliens. And let's bring back a haul. We do need some more alloys, my friends, so let's go see if we can't get some.
Come in, HQ.
Yeah.
XCom has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative,
Oh,
Big
we're
Sky.
kind of close to the
Strike one is
UFO
free to
here.
engage hostile targets
We're
at the
on
crash
this
site.
side. We're not on the side that I consider the bad side. We're kind of on the side that's kind of exposed. And then I think somewhere over here are where the cliffs and the high walls start. There's a little path that goes around. There's a lot of high ground. So I'm not going to move at all towards the UFO. I know that. I know that right now. Let's just see if anybody's in our line of sight. I thought maybe since we were so close to the UFO that we just might pick up a blip over there, but we do not. The only good thing is I can get concealed. The bad thing is I have to double move to do it. But let's kind of go angle towards the back. So I guess I can, if I got a dash, I might as well dash. I'll be hidden. And then if I need to throw a battle scanner because we see something on the motion tracker, we can always do it next turn. Yeah, we're really scouting now because this is kind of where I want to go. We're near the back of the map. Oh no, we're not as near the back of the map as I thought. Let's head towards the back of the map this way.
Got it covered.
Yeah, let's go this way, and then I'll go this way towards the back, so I don't risk going towards the middle too much and having a whole mess of them all around us. We're gonna try and, as always, we try, not always successfully. Oh, well, I guess I was gonna run a little farther, but we see no blips. So I know if I'm able to run a little further, like we'll get, what do we got? Suhara Feek is there. Who's next? SMG and oh, that's not the Rocketeer. We should probably get our Rocketeer set wherever we do move. So at least we can get a rocket off if something happens. And then everybody else. I'm more interested in finding a home, say, for Disco. Maybe we park Disco right there. And Cargo, would be nice to get you to a point of cover, but you can't reach anything any farther. I guess we'll bring you right there.
10-4.
And everybody else just kind of needs to get a moving
Ubicación confirmada.
and catch up. Carnage, not so much. I guess we'll just run you up at the moment, keeping you in the background until we get a sense in which direction the battle's going to take. Then we'll figure out if it feels safe to get you flying or if I keep you on the ground.
Move, move, move!
And Zabiel, you can kind of trail. We can get Glycely up near the frontish area without outstripping the motion tracker. And we'll get smoke right up.
Let's do this.
Any sound cues? Floaters. Mutani things. Which could be mutons, mutant elites, or berserkers. So floaters and berserkers are what we start out hearing. And there's more than that, I'm sure. So, Suha. Now we're going to venture forth in a slightly different direction. Ooh, you can't reach there. And this is, yeah, so we're going to push you forward this way this time. And we will do a battle scanner. I mean motion tracker. And see if we catch some blips.
Rolling out.
And we do not. So we're starting out not seeing anything yet, so that's interesting. But yeah, here's the start of the tall, cliffy little things that kind of channel the map and how enemies can move a little bit. So I like the idea of coming back here and or coming over to this area eventually. So let's get a steadied Rocketeer. Where can we get? So I guess the Rocketeer is going to take over your place, Cargo.
Headed there now.
Or okay, yeah,
Solid
right
copy.
there. Oust is carrying all the rockets right now, so his speed picks up as soon as he shoots one or two. So no, he is not blessed with his best speed right now. I think what we'll do, we'll kind of use this log. Of course, depends on how they activate, but we'll kind of use the log to push over once we get going. And Carnage, you can't quite make it to the tree, but you'll be over by the tree. We'll get our smoke.
Aye, Commander.
And who else we got? There we go. We need you moved up, so let's get you moved up.
Consider it done!
And then our capture person should be kind of near it all, so we'll just bring you right there.
I'm on it.
We're gonna steady.
Roger that. Scanning. Eyes on the prize.
Sectoids. We heard our sectoid sound behind us. We got our first sound cue back here. So... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring you here. Do I want to throw? How far down could you get it? See, we were kind of back there a little bit. Let's see who can... to get an idea who can throw it further. I may just have Suha, Rafiq. Oh, she actually has 3. Yeah, let's kind of check out back by the UFO, and that's where the sounds came from. Let's see if we see anything.
Eyes open.
Oh, we see something. Oh boy, with that was a quiet pod until we heard there was a sectoid commander couldn't keep his mouth shut. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 outsiders, sectoid commander, and a mechtoid. Well, if anybody had thoughts that this was going to be easy, well, forget that.
What's up, Doc?
What's up with you, Lucian? Good to see ya. We don't have you out on this one too. You've been busy. You've been busy, and you're either fatigued or you got a. I can't remember if I took you on a double fatigue, so you got a 5-day wound. One of the two Pathfinders did. Can't remember if it's your guy though, but good to see you. Good to see you. So I guess we're gonna reorient ourselves. I guess our rocket can probably stay about there. Let's go see. Maybe I want to bring the rocket there instead.
Moving.
And maybe I want to get some suppressors off in this direction. So who do we have here? I'm thinking a suppressor here could be helpful, because that's about as far you can get with good cover.
All right.
And another suppressor, you should be farther forward, but you can't quite get as far forward as I might prefer. So we're going to put you here for the moment. Maybe you'll be able to pop over to a tree to suppress from there if it all works out. So we're going to bring you here. A lot of dashing to come back in case they're the pod. See, we didn't hear. We started back here, so they're moving. They're a moving pod because they were not here at the beginning. We would have known. So that tells me they're a moving pod. We don't know if the mutons we heard are. We don't know if the floaters we heard are. But this is a moving pod, so we got to get as ready as ever for them. Now they do have a sectoid commander, but with this, I hate when they're in such a tough pod like this because I've got to deal with, you know, if I don't deal with the sectoid commander, get rid of it right away, they mind control us and it makes this pod even harder. So this is not ideal. We're going to have to hope there's also a sectoid commander in, you know, let's get a sectoid commander in the man pod, let's hope. I think what I'll try, I mean, I'm going to try putting, I guess I'm going to try flying you pretty much right where you are. I'm going to check. Let's get the flight going. Now, I got, it depends on how they scatter too. I got lines that way, I got lines this way, but the biggest thing to keep in mind is, yeah, if they come over this way, it seems like they may wander out this way or over this way. So I'm probably just going to fly kind of right here and get you steady. I mean, you can see them all now. Obviously, they're going to move, so that may not be the case, but cross your fingers. Yeah, in the zone. Yeah, we're going to try... No, if I fly up here, what I'm thinking is have others do the shooting first, maybe weaken some of them, so he can just kind of do a little in-the-zone cleanup. You know, maybe the rocket, whatever, you know, depending on how they move, they're probably going to move just, well, it depends. If they move sideways, they won't activate. If they move straight towards us, they'll see us and activate and scatter. So... what can I say? If they move far enough forward, Suha will be seen also. So, yikers. So I probably want... oh, let's steady our way. So I probably want smoke in the neighborhood, in the vicinity.
On it.
I would like to have Gleisly, that's his job, be near the front. To be tanky.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And then Hathor, if we get so lucky to be able to do a capture, well, let's face it. Let's get you, say, here for now, and we'll see based on how they scatter what we end up having to do. But all right, I think all I got left now. Oh, okay, Boomster, steady, and Zabiel, you're it. So you'll be on Overwatch with your SMG. My lone Overwatcher, because we had to reposition. And let's see if they move into us.
Overwatching.
Those floaters sound way too close. They didn't move. Well, didn't we use motion tracker the first turn? It would have picked them up. So they had to have been moving. That's seems inconsistent that a pod's gonna move and then start stopping. Well, it does mean we get to do this as an opening and get them a little weaker. Let's see if the rocket goes as far as I want it, and it does. And there they are. They'll all be shredded. So I guess that's the best we can ask for on an opener. And let's do it.
Going hot. Eat shrapnel.
Okay, they're shredded. Oh, baby. That's a very aggressive advancement, my friends. Very aggressive advancement. A little nervous that he really got that aggressive. I mean, really nervous about that. So Suha doesn't look like she's hidden anymore, but I don't know why she would be revealed if they didn't get so far to see her. But she is not hidden. You know, you look at this and she's out of their sight lines. She's beyond their sight lines, so technically she should not be revealed. That's the way I understand it. Unless someone has squad sight, I guess that would explain it, eh? That would help explain it. Okay. This is really kind of a nasty little position we've gotten ourselves into here, isn't it now? Isn't it now? Because chem grenades aren't going to be effective on anybody except the guy, the sectoid commander. I have suppression, but that's just 2 suppressions. Suha. You can see that and that. It says you can't even see the frickin' sectoid commander. Well, let's take a look. I want to see who has the squads. I kind of feel like I want to know who has the squad sites. My goodness. That's gotta be what it is. Shredded, yes. All the side controls. Shredded. Because otherwise I have zero explanation as to how she got revealed. Shredded. So these are regular outsiders so far. Whoops. Wrong. I wanted to tab over. Outsider. So nobody has that squad site. I don't know. I still don't know why she was revealed. Silly game. Silly game. Now, oh, I'm sure Carlos is going now, but now you see why I don't like concealment scouts. There's no reason she should have been concealed. I mean, no. Absolutely no reason she should have been revealed. So, Boy, oh boy, oh boy. And I don't see a clear path to getting everything dealt with that I want. Since they're regular outsiders, I almost feel like they should be left last. And my priority is the sectoid commander. And even since I'll have dense smoke, I can hold off on the mechtoid, but I want to get a look at him real quick. Make sure there's nothing special I need to worry about. Yeah, it says regular mechtoid. Combined arms, size shield. Yeah, nothing fancy. Okay. The only thing about flying is I can't see exactly how much that 12 plus damage, and he's got more than that. It's just off of my view because I'm flying, but no, he's got too much health where even a 10, 20, 35, I don't think I've ever seen 35 damage, so we're not taking that. I think I've got to leave the mechtoid since he's not one of the special with special abilities. He'll shoot at us, we'll be all smoked up. I got to take care of... Sectoid commander's got to go first, because if I don't take him out and try to save him for capture, then everybody takes advantage of us. I've just got to do what I can do now. You have a pretty good shot there. We do 12. We'd have 62% to do crit. The other thing I was looking at is you. I mean, I could run and gun up there, but then you're going to be such a target. It's not funny. And as far as getting smoke up to you, no, ain't gonna happen. And there's nothing to say they wouldn't run into the smoke to join you and become hard to hit. Everybody else can get smoked quite easily. Now, as far as suppression goes, I kind of got to see where we're at. We can at least keep some outsiders at bay. It's not really good enough numbers for double, you know, pressing on with double tap or anything like that. So those are my two ways to get the sectoid commander out of the way. you don't see the sectoid commander right now. And I'd have to bring you up to like here to do it and make you a target yourself without... You would be in full cover, but your chance to hit's not going to be all that amazing. Back temporarily, huh? I was bitching about why my concealment scout got concealed. I don't have an answer for you. But you can see the sight lines of their activation and advancing, and they shouldn't see her, because nobody has squad sight. But she got revealed. So, the frustrations of playing with concealment if you're zigzag. I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't keep them concealed enough. Okay, so my Rocketeer's done. The only other thing I could do... Throw a smoke... Oh no, you could... Maybe I just put you back in cover. Do I spend yet another rocket? But I might need my rockets later, for all we know. But I could command a second rocket. It's close enough, and it would take away some of the cover, which would therefore... I don't know if it will, but nobody has squad sight, so they won't be able to shoot her until they advance, whether it conceals her or not. There's no reason she should have been revealed. That's just my point. There's absolutely no reason she should have been revealed. So I'm thinking of bringing Suharafik right here and commanding for a second rocket. Now this one won't be steadied, but I'm thinking it's close enough that the scatter shouldn't be hideous, and it should be able to destroy some of this little, the rock and log kind of stuff. And it won't get rid of the tree, but if I center it on the most destructible cover. So now that's now my new play, my new plan. Let's just make sure a command can be... Yeah, okay. And I think if I just run you to the back of the tree, it will still apply. So let's do that.
Getting it done.
See, and it concealed her. Now she's concealed again. We saw you, but we didn't see you take 2 steps. Yeah. Concealment. What can I say? Now, let's go try and see what this will look like, because it's just going to be a regular rocket this time. Scatter's 1.6, and this is where I want it the most, right there. I'd love to expose these 3. Let's see if we can do that. 1.4 scatter.
Suck on this.
I think my plan worked. I think I may have someone who has in the zone that can help me clean up this mess. And we're gonna hope you can see them all. Let's go find out. 100% there. No. 100% there. 100% there. So let's start the in the zone process with an outsider. In the zone. Let's do the other outsider. In the zone. Let's do the sectoid commander. Sorry about this nightmare. I know we need a capture, but this was not the situation to try and do it. We're crossing our fingers for a command pod sectoid commander. Now, it would seem that if we're going to do 10 damage with even a chance of crit, I should be able to. But I'm going to look at this thing and see what kind of potential damage reduction it has in case I need to. Enemy defense. psi control, greater mind merge, adaptive bone marrow. That helps it heal. And it's shredded. So I should not have to use... Yeah, that's, you know, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He's 9 hit points, we do 10, and he's shredded. I should not... The reason I'm saying this, I should not have to do precision shot, because I'm thinking about... Hey, howdy doody, good to see you in here. You're not on this mission, but you're here in spirit, helping out... What, Hathor is our engineer of the day. So I think I'm going to try this shot. Hopefully we get the kill, because then I would love to do a precision shot on the Mechtoid in the back row. So, let's see if we can continue the in the zone chain by taking out the Sectoid commander.
Oh, he smoked it.
Okay, now, because none of these others are guaranteed to keep the in fact, none of the next potential shots are going to keep the in the zone going. So let's use our precision shot on the Mechtoid, the one with the most health. I can then, perhaps, with my other two, suppress the two outsiders, smoke up, and the Mechtoid will then come charge it. So let's see. Precision shot on the Mechtoid is only 22% for a crit. I thought it was usually higher on the Mechtoids, but oh well. Let's go do it. Oh, actually, within the zone, doesn't the... I think the percent chance for crit drops as each shot progresses. Something like that. I think that's what we're seeing, why that's so low. I'm still going to use it, because everybody else is shredded, and this is the best place to use it and get it recharging right now. So hopefully it's ready for another pod. We got a crit, 23! Woo, baby! That was a nice, let's just say, that was a better start than I could have imagined. A better start than I could have imagined. I'm going to hold off charging you up there yet, in the hopes that he'll come up closer, won't be able to hit us because we're smoked, and go from there. Cargo, if I bring you here, you don't see either of them. Okay, from this side, you see them both. So yeah, you need to suppress this guy so he doesn't flank you. And then our other suppressor... Okay, we can suppress them both. We can suppress them both. And we're going to do just that. Start with you. And we want to get the other guy for you.
Bring it on.
Okay. And then we're going to bring you here, we said. Because it's weird. It seems like you'd be able to thread the needle and see him from here. But if the game says you can see him from here, we'll follow the green rings of striking, whatever you want to call those green rings. And suppress.
Sit down.
Alright. Then we got Hathor. Well, it's not like we need to capture a thingy. They don't throw grenades, so let's get you into full cover. And, actually, I think let's go see if you have dense smoke. Yes, you do. So let's just have you use your smoke here. Because we are going to get charged. She's concealed. And then we got you two over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our sniper just needs to be far enough away that it doesn't matter.
Boat up.
Okay. And I cannot think of anything else to do here. We could do telekinetic field, but I think dense smoke will be okay. Because it's not a fancy schmancy mechtoid, right? And they're not fancy schmancy. When we looked at them all, these were base level outsiders. So since this is my only telekinetic field person, I do believe, we'll save it for another time, perhaps. Yeah, now what I have left is who do we think is the most vulnerable person to get hit? You might say this guy's smoked in half cover, maybe. Or maybe he's going to try and run and flank our suppression anyway, because he's an outsider and they do crazy things, even though he doesn't have lightning reflexes. So maybe I mind merge over here on our suppressor. Because, let's face it, Gleisley's a tank. He should be able to handle himself without. Let's protect against... do you think they'd be aggressive enough to get far enough for a sniper? I don't know. I'm gonna say we've seen outsiders do these weird flanky attempts. They think they're invincible sometimes, so let's protect him against a flank maneuver. Oh, and Gleisley. Yeah, you didn't have Ranger. That's why I didn't give you the laser pistol. I would have Overwatched with the laser pistol. Yeah, wrong XCom on the mech. I think we'll just I doubt they're gonna charge. We'll just hunker you down. No, I don't want to abort. Continue. Oh, they're gonna suppress us back. And here comes the charge. And he overwatches. Okay. Alright. I wonder if he was smart in his maneuvering. And his hiding. He's overwatching. So I cannot, with my sniper, I cannot see the mechtoid. Can anyone see the mechtoid? Well, you're out of range, but you could move up to here. And then we can say, aha, I think I'll see the mechtoid. Especially if I can see him. I'll see the mechtoid. And we can get a shot on the mechtoid that way with the reflex rifle. That's one option. Yeah, but I might need her to shoot and help us out this time. She's currently hidden. She would move here, remain hidden. And then I can check and see if I see that line of sight that I want, and then probably have her shoot. She's right now really the only one that sees, unless my former suppressor who's standing in that zone instead of behind the tree. Okay, well okay, I can see with this, so technically I hope the game still considers me behind the tree. I think it's mostly a graphical issue because no, it's letting me move there. But I want I want him to shoot from there. See, they regenerated, which is a little bit of an issue. Because then I would only be able to suppress one of them. But if I took them out, then I could also bring up Suha Rafik to shoot here. and have this guy flanked, which would give us an advantage of some kind. I'm trying not to use the Rocketeer. Our sniper does see the two other, except we only have one bullet in the chamber, but it's 91% shot there. So we got some options, but I'm just trying to think in my head what's our best combination. And the combination I like the most, I could take one step back into cover and then have one shot here. Problem is, my shot does 9. Now he's shredded, or should be still. Yeah. So it might be enough to kill him. Or I stand out in the open. Do I have anybody else with mind merge if things don't go the way I want? Because yes, we got dense smoke. I may only have that one mind merge option. Oh, I could do it again this turn. I could do it again next turn. That's not a cooldown perk. Okay, I'm okay. Then if I leave him in the open in dense smoke, I'm not as concerned if he also has mind merge. So I'm gonna open up with double tap right there. And let's just make sure I have it. Double tap available. Okay, we're taking out the mech. That's our first maneuver. Except let's focus on the right one. There we go. See? The shredding wasn't quite enough. 93% to finish it off. The mech is down.
No longer a threat.
Alright. Now Gleisly's being targeted there. I'm bringing Suha in. Suha, it's time for you to become unconcealed and try to get the flank shot.
Moving to position.
80%. Okay, we're just doing this for her to get the hollow target. Oh, she did. I said that just so that would happen. Even though I kind of blew it by not saying that right from the start all along. What can I say? Okay, here we go. Now we've only got one left, and we can easily suppress. So I don't have to waste a rocket on one person, but let's see what my sniper shot is. How good is it? 76. I'm going to suppress him, because what that'll do is apply hollow targeting, so let's suppress. And shreds him a little to make sure he's shredded, as if we didn't already know that. Now we're coming back up to the sniper. And we're going to take that 86% shot. Oh, that took away his suppression. So you know what? I don't want to take that shot yet. What I want to do instead is this. It's a dangerous running gun, though. Running towards the ship. Let's run a little ways and see if we see anything scary. Yeah, that's kind of hyper aggressive. The problem is, I could take this shot, then he has no ammo. You know what I mean? I'm taking the gun out of his hand. When I'd like to reload that gun, we're in the zone again. Potentially. There's other pods out there that can wander into us anytime. Hey, thank you, Carlos. So part of me says I want him back reloaded. Now, how far could you move if I needed help? And we could get you to full cover here. And so if the worst case happens and we activate, I would be able to get smoke up there.
Ya voy.
I think I'm gonna do it. I think the odds are okay. Now the thing is, I don't know that I'm gonna kill him anyway. I probably am gonna need both. So let's start with the sniper shot and see if we can hit on it. And we'll just have to hope we have a turn of silence to reload. Okay, now the maneuver will work. I think, as long as we don't activate. It's always the key to these things. But I can at least protect with smoke and everybody else is far enough back. Hopefully we're okay.
Moving to firing position.
It is hyper aggressive. But otherwise, he sits there and heals back up again. And we continue to not make much progress on him. And it takes too long and another pod then wanders into us. So, since this is going to be a kill shot, we'll protect with smoke if we activate.
10-4.
Okay, we didn't activate.
Under a threat.
En guardia.
I feel like we're a little strung out here.
Heading out. I'm on it.
Let's steady. And we're not aborting. Okay, we have a direction now.
Out here.
And then there's those muton noises farther away. So, Suharafik Karaoke. Sing a song as you go into hiding again.
Position confirmed.
And let's throw one of your battle scanners yonder and see if we can pick up where that noise came from.
Scanner in the air.
There's the floaters. And they aren't all that far away now, are they? They really aren't all that far away. What are we looking at? 2 heavy floaters right in the front and 4 regular floaters. It's the way it appears to me. So we definitely got to get ready. So, let's get over to our sniper. Squad site, vital point. Yeah, you don't have... Oh, you do have Deadeye. So yeah, we want you reloaded for these guys. And I'm saying let's see how far over this way we can move you. We just move you here a single move. And reload.
That'll do.
We got smokes ready. Now we're potentially looking at a flanking position here. So maybe I'm just worried about you. Now they should fly to us, right? So I'm gonna bring you here to reload, and then you can, when they activate, we can move over here to suppress.
Copy that.
And hopefully the mutons, wherever they are, aren't right here inside the building or about ready to charge out at us too. I think I'm gonna pull Gleisly also back. I think I'm gonna move my other suppressor. We kind of need a reload, but he still has 6 shots, so we're gonna take this position.
I'm on it.
And you can see some of them already, it says. Let's reload.
Back in.
Hathor. Let's just kind of keep you there.
Ya voy.
You, I'm gonna bring my rocket here
Heading to that
behind
location.
that full cover. And then you, I kind of want to move back over a little. I don't really need to worry about reloading you. Well, why don't I bring you here? You could be a target in a way, in half cover. You're a bit tanky.
Roger, Dodger.
I'm okay if they try shooting at you over other people.
Vista en el objetivo.
And let's be prepared.
Roger, got my eyes on.
Steady. Let's see if they're coming at us. Yes, they are. They should be not quite active. The mutons sounds could be deceiving, but they can also help. I think I want to activate them with a rocket. Regular rocket? What do we have rocket-wise? Still have 2 rockets. Because the other floaters are so far back, those 2... Well, let's damage the close ones. Just got them all lit up. Yep, I think. Whoops. We got a little tiny bit of scatter, so let's just hope it hits them all.
Ready for the fireworks?
And we did.
ET in sight. Engaging.
Okay, one of them only has 1 hit point. Here we go. Here we go. None of them went on Overwatch. And the ones way in the back went on Overwatch. Yeah, they're gonna hit a lot from back there. So, how we gonna do this? I think what I gotta try is suppress these 2. They'll probably run it. They'll be hollowed. I don't have run and gun until next turn. Suha could easily get be exposed, but if we suppress, he's going to want to move to flank. But I could get Suha over here to flank a heavy floater. Might not be the most safe thing we've ever wanted to try. But I can see all the guys in the front for suppression. And I can at least see that one from where we are. Let's take a look at our sniper, our in the zone sniper, and see who he sees. 81% there. And 91% there. So I say let's try in the zone on the regular floaters. And let's suppress these two. And then maybe let's get Suha Rafik to shoot there. And we'll see if I can get another shot up there. Gotta be careful because they do have grenades. And they do have grenades. Let's see if we're gonna get on a roll or not within the zone. Because they're in cover on the ground. Nope, see, flying targets. If they're considered flying at all, it seems like they should be grounded, but somehow in the zone struggles with flying targets. It really does. Okay, currently they're all at squad site, but it won't necessarily stay that way. Little worried about that one lone floater. I don't necessarily have an answer to taking him out. Well, I guess what I could do is come back a little bit farther with Suha. I could actually then come here. Ooh. Well, it'd be a flank shot, but we wouldn't be in cover. So I'll have to think about that. Let's suppress the heavies. Yeah, let's get them under control. As controlled as you can get a heavy floater. They're probably going to run it, but let's do this.
You want some of this?
Now, what I can see about doing, I think you could throw a chem grenade only far enough to maybe reach, or maybe not at all. Let's go find out. It would have been perfect if you could also just... Oh, baby. So it's not a problem if I don't kill the little guy. I'm worried about the heavy floaters and what they're going to do. Are they going to run? We've seen them run suppression. So I've got smoke, I've got concealment, and I got a chem grenade. And I got Glyce. But Glycely can only get so far. So this is what I'm going to try. I'm going to try bringing Suha Rafik here and see if we can kill this thing. We're going to give that a go. Because then I'm going to combat stim Glycely and run him up. Make sure he's in smoke. He's going to be the target. Then I'm not going to throw the chem. I'm going to smoke us. I'll smoke the suppressor here, and then I'll be able to throw up to 2 smokes here, depending on where they're needed. So here we go. There's a element of risk to this. But if it works... Okay, if it works, it works. I'm really worried about them running. So I think now is a good time. It's my only combat stim, unfortunately. Too bad we don't have a whole bunch of them, right? Sorry, there, I'm back. Okay, my monitoring device turned off, so I had to make sure everything was still okay. Let's... Oh, thanks for... I'm glad you let me know you were here, Trumpkin. I'm slow boating this one because there's still another pod with maybe Muton Elites we can capture. So I don't want to ruin my chances, but... You know, doing something boneheaded here. Now let's see. No. Wrong thing I want to throw. Okay, I could throw the smoke here and then move Glycely, like, right there, standing out in the smoke to entice shots. Because I don't think the combat stims work unless I'm in cover. No, I don't put him in smoke. I smoke everybody else and let Glycely be the tank target that he should be. That's what he's there for. Draw fire if these guys run the suppression. That's his job. He knows it. That's what he signed on for. So that's how I'm going to use him right now. Then I want to get one on Suha just in case he doesn't draw fire and they go for Suha and try to flank her.
Smoke's up.
And then we'll cover the other important people in this attack. And I think I'm yeah, my medic's out of line of sight, at least at the moment. And then Glycely. The decision now is, do I combat stim you or not? And with Mutons out there, I might need your help with them. Depending on if the pod size is like what we're seeing, 6, or how many was this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is another pod of 6. So, yeah, if the pod is 6, I might want the stims for, especially if some of them are elites, throwing, heaving and chucking their grenades. Yeah, let's just stay there. Overwatch. And see if that works. Okay, they tried to break there. They didn't move. Overwatch. Now these are wild cards. We knew that. But even though we won't get in the zone... Even though we won't get in the zone, I still have a sniper to work on the lesser... Well... Oh, they're out of sight back there right now. But they're on Overwatch. But out of sight. Okay, let's suppress to get rid of the Overwatch we can see. I'm not gonna start with a rocket. So you were suppressing the guy in the back. We only have 2 more suppressions, so we gotta get moving on this. Let's suppress the guy in the back. Get rid of the Overwatch.
This is my I need ammo.
Then, cargo. Your turn's coming up. Suha Rafik is getting used to being out in the open, and she's now going to flank the heavy floater.
On my way. I got it.
Oh no!
Cover my flank.
We're in trouble. Suha's not going to take that shot. Did you see how many? 7 Muton elites! I was hoping to finish these guys off one at a time, but no, because they're big pods. I'm running out of rockets, too. Well now, my friends, well now. What have we got going here? Suha's gonna have to not take her shot anymore. Holy smokes. And he's a Praetorian, so he's got squad sight. Does that mean my sniper's in trouble? I gotta land my sniper. I've got to land my sniper, because look at his defense. Well, first of all, he's in high cover from where we're shooting. That's 45% that lowers my shot, but 17% to hit him in high cover. Because he's got, tac sense also reduces our aim. His just inherent defense that Muton elites get. Wow. Covering fire. I mean, holy crap. And these guys all have grenades. That's 7 grenades. Potentially coming at us in one turn. Our cover ain't gonna hold up to this. Oh, baby! I'm not sure how we're gonna fight this so much. Let's check with some of the others. Muton elite. And tandem warheads, heat warheads. Well, I don't have any mechs that have to worry about that part. I'm just making sure if any of them are special. Oh, God. So much for my flanking shot. I only moved up a couple spaces too, so they were coming at us. It was gonna happen. Damn. Oh, we got a sentry out there too. So he also has the covering fire. Wow. Holy smokes. Suha Rafik, run away, run away, run away! Because if we don't, she's not going to be able to run away far enough. You know what they're going to be doing? Chucking grenades at us. And 1 grenade from these guys might not destroy a tree, but 7 grenades, guess what? That's going to whittle away a tree and make it disappear. So maybe I come over here get you back in cover. You will be not invisible. Oh, you mean I can't go here because we're all flanked, this and that. So I don't know what you mean. Behind this rock? I think they can run too far and heave a grenade and destroy this cover way too easily. It's cover relative to them, but then on their turn they all move and come around the corner and just flank me. 7 of them. Suha dies. So maybe if we come here. Oh, baby. And then I still got these 2 lonely, lonesome floaters out here. I'm trying to think of how. We gotta try pulling back, having them come to us as much as possible. And usually using oh, how is this gonna happen? Telekinetic field also, so in a way I gotta keep us close enough together, but then not too close because of frickin' grenades. Wow. That's insane. Now, if we're at squad site, our sniper right now, nobody can see him, so technically he shouldn't be able to squad site our sniper because nobody sees him, right? Or if they see one of our team, they see all of our team. I think I can't remember if it works different for the enemy, but the way it works for us, if one of our team doesn't see that alien, we don't get squad sight against them. Like, I don't have squad sight against these guys because I don't see them. So I think it should work the same way. So therefore, let's go right back here and see. I got an 86% shot here. I gotta hope I can take that shot. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I gotta thin what I can when I can and do it. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, the rock wall by the tree. Let me see. Oh, this rock wall. I don't think she can reach it. Yeah, she if you're talking about this rock wall over here, I don't have any other rock walls by a tree that she can reach. So Suha may be unsavable right now. There's no rock walls over here. Well, half cover. It's half cover. Yeah, well, yeah, it's at least indestructible. I could then throw smoke on her and she has a fighting chance, unless all of them throw grenades. We'll see. So I may do that. I need to take cover that's not so destructible. Let's go back to the sniper. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I want to try going whole hog against one of the heavy floaters. They're dangerous too. They got their own grenades. Here we go. We hit. Did not kill. Oh, but we got a nasty crit. If only they could have been a couple steps back, and then we could have killed one of them before they showed up, but no. No. So what else we got? Running gun's back. Run and gun to here. They may throw a grenade. They're close enough to maybe run up and throw a grenade. They got a long way to advance to be able to see my sniper, so I think I still got to turn to land if I need to. Well, probably not for Suha, but I think over here at this angle, I think they might need to. And besides, if yeah. Holy smokes. I'm gonna try killing this floater. I'm gonna take 2 shots. 43-53. Hope one of them hits. We can hope. Because it'll help having one less heavy floater. And right now he's too far back to do anything else anyway.
Damn it, missed the target.
We gonna get lucky? Is it our lucky day or not? Nope. Nope.
Missed.
There's really not a lot else you can do. Because you've used up your smoke. Now, I do have rockets. A shredder against these guys might help. Which frees me up to try something like this, but we're not steadied. Yeah, he has a shadow device. I don't know how wide. How wide does it cover? Yeah, see, it doesn't hide many people. We have to know we're gonna throw it and then get in a huddle is what we have to do. She won't be close enough. Now, telekinetic won't be close enough either. So unless I don't shoot the rocket this turn, come back here and steady. But then I can't get to a position for telekinetic unless I only put you in half cover. And then that would only get me 1, 2, 3 spaces forward. So, what does it cover now? One, two, it would maybe barely cover Suha. If I put us in this corner cover and cranked on the telekinetic. Unless I ran Suha all the way back here, but she could easily get... Well, she's currently flanked. I could put that smoke on her with telekinetic. And try it that way. I'm thinking of still, since he's a tank, trying Glycely here, kill this guy. Of course, then he's probably going to run the Overwatch, so forget that. Damn. He's going to heal and continue to be a threat. So I kind of gotta. Well. Does have repair servos, up to 50% of damage taken, max 2 per turn. So it's only 2 points, so it's not that bad. Let's try the Mind Fray, save the rocket, but then I won't be steadied again for the Muton Elites. Yeah, so so he'll go up to 5 health, and then be able to move and shoot, or move and throw a frickin' grenade. So I keep you here in your cover, see if your Overwatch bothers him. And then this is grasping at straws. And then I can we can also do a mind merge on Suha Rafik. Because that would be 2 heavy floaters, and then any of these guys that were able to move to flank. Yeah, I gotta keep her behind some cover. But if I do this, it's only a circle, so I'd really have to have her right on that edge of the rock here to have that half cover. And go up 1, 2. She'd barely, and maybe not even quite would be covered. Well, let's move you here and find out for sure.
Roger, correct.
That's very iffy. I wouldn't know till I moved her there. Well, let's move her there and find out.
Okay.
She's covered.
My power engulfs you. We're safe.
And then Suha, you know, if they throw grenades, mind merge. Oh, you don't have mind merge? I guess we don't see her? Oh, because you can't step out on that side. So she won't have Mind Merge. You're gonna Overwatch.
I've got my eyes on.
And therefore, you're just gonna steady. Oh, he's coming up and behind. Interesting. We are suppressed. Or, yeah, we're suppressed. These floaters are crawling around this side now, because we're in half cover, so that's where they're shooting. And Glycely's suppressed. And here come the elites. Yeah, the first grenade. See, if they just throw grenades, she's gonna die. No, the thing protected her on that one. So he's overwatching. Well, we can, Leal's gonna need to reload. Glycely's suppressed, so I have not much ability to get this guy. %. 81%. Yeah, I just don't have a lot of opciones. Okay, first thing we're gonna have to do is maybe we can do some damage here. Yeah, they're overwatched here, but I think I think I'm out of range from them. So if they can't, they don't have this guy has squad sight. He's not overwatched. Nobody else is in your line of sight. The only ones in your line of sight are there, there, and there. But squad sight, but I don't think covering fire and all that works on squad sight. That's what I'm not sure about. Yeah, he has squad sight, but it doesn't necessarily work with the one I'm looking for. Covering fire. At least when I've tried covering fire with squad sight, I don't think it works. Reaction shots from Overwatch on enemy actions, but that's just regular line of sight, so we should be okay. That's what I'm thinking. And I have to count on that being the case. So I kind of need to shoot him first, but since he's a floater, I'm not going to get in the zone. Just one shot, right? Even though he should be grounded. It just doesn't work consistently with floaters, and that's technically, I got to take him out first. Now I could have Suha just run, but she's gonna have to also run these Overwatches, which she is in line of sight for. Even though she has lightning reflexes. Yeah, look at that. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4 people that'll be overwatching. These 3 can all see her for Overwatch. And she's suppressed. I didn't want to forget that. That's why I was thinking of a rocket right here to try and break the suppression. Yeah, it's can't be done. And the problem is she just hunkers and they just grenade her to death. Wow, they're just suppressing us like it's nobody's business. No, I know. We got smoke issues, but I really got to get rid of this guy. So, and then I got to worry about, even if I get rid of the suppression and this guy, that's still 3 Overwatches. 3 frickin' Overwatches. So, I could throw smoke on her to help her. I could. That's about it. I was gonna say I could mind merge, but I need him to probably shoot his rocket to break some suppressions. This is tough. So I gotta go for the 81% shot. But because I got to get my suppressors reloaded so we could at least try controlling a thing or two on the battlefield. So let's take our sniper shot. I don't have anybody available to hollow to get it any better. You just got to do it, Carnage. Okay. I can't breathe because we're not out of it by a long shot. We are not out of it by a long shot. We are near the evac, but I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to. So I'm shooting a rocket to at least break the suppression on Suha. Do I dare have her run 3 Overwatches? She's only got 9 piddly health. The other option is, who can she hit from here? We're flanked there. That, unfortunately, if this was XCOM 2, if I hit, that would get rid of one of the Overwatches, but that would make no sense because then I couldn't run because I just shot. But, what I could do, you know, smoke her up for the dash too, double move her, because that also would help. And go from there. The problem with here is if I come too they already are threatening the flank that this guy is. $37 ain't gonna break suppression. I feel like I gotta bring you back, eliminate one flank. And then you, oh, you're suppressed, so even one step. I was thinking if they're on Overwatch, I could take one step maybe. No, because that'd be, I'm already in sight and then moving to sight, so that, yeah, I'd still get hit. Just gonna have to reload. And with Suha Rafik, the only thing I know to try and save her, because if I leave her there, she dies. Her only hope is to run. So I'm gonna throw dense smoke. We'll keep Glycely there trying to tank some fire, or draw fire at least. I could suppress him back. Just to keep him from flanking us. But then I'm out of ammo, or I have one shot left. So that's not ideal. Okay, so I'm throwing smoke. We're gonna do Suha Rafik first, because that's the only way. That's the only way to do it. And give her a chance to live. So in case some of the shots don't take place against her until she runs a few steps, well, let's put it there. We'll bring her back to this tree, I guess. And that's just the way it's going to be. I guess I could bring her all the way back to this. That would have her run in this angle. Here we go. Cross your fingers. Put some cover in the smoke. Oh, she just got open ground. So there's no way. Her first 3 steps all in the open are gonna... Yeah, the smoke is all she's got. And her lightning reflexes. That's all she's got. And each Overwatch will get progressively better chance to hit. And if they hit hard and probably kill her. But if she stays there, she gets grenaded to death and she dies anyway. So this is it. Either Suha lives or Suha dies. Let's find out now. Oh. Well, let's find out now.
Cover going in.
And the problem is, you're close to this guy. So I kind of got to pull you back and or smoke you. Or he's gonna throw a grenade again. Because I'd like to also... I was thinking, yeah, I can mine birds too. But then, you're gonna die. Because there's a bunch of them that can just start all they can do is bum rush us and there's nothing we can do. Suha, here we go. We're all hoping for you, fingers crossed. We're doing everything we can to hope for you. Wish you luck in this dash. Life's ultimate dash. As far as the game goes. But yeah, here we go.
Time to motor.
And they're gonna keep firing. That was a 6% miss. Okay, so she only took 2 because the first 2 that shot at her, then the last one, by the time the last one was able to shoot at her, she was out of range. So they couldn't, so she only had to run 2. Okay. Good job. Now I'm gonna have to go through a big round of reloads. And then you may still get bombarded. You may get bombarded with your weak ammo. I mean, weak armor, not ammo. Damn. You could get bombarded because they think they can destroy this tree. Hathor, you come back in Overwatch. Maybe that makes him uncomfortable about advancing.
A ello voy.
At least you can't get flanked.
Explorando.
And I'm torn on Zabiel. I could throw smoke on both of them. Now, how many grenades are going to come our way, eh? I think I just throw smoke. And hope if they throw grenades, they... Yeah. I think the mutons are just going to charge. But maybe they don't charge as aggressively, not being sure where we are. So to keep him in place, I suppress back. I need to reload.
Cut the ground. Gonna need to reload.
And I overwatch with you just to discourage them from advancing. Does the combat stim end your turn? See, I don't think it does, but it might. I'm gonna overwatch.
Come get some.
And you're gonna reload. Okay, they're charging. Double move. Into the smoke, of course. Hey, there's her overwatch. It hit.
Incoming fire.
Okay, Glycely taking shots.
Fire over here.
Okay, we got hit. What else is gonna happen? Oh, wow! From downtown! Double move. Double move. I told you, they're just bum rushing us. We're being overwhelmed. Okay, you know what we gotta do? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, he's not even injured. He's not even injured. Damn. Guess what, my friends? I think we need to leave. There's no way. I can't control I can't control this. All I've got left is a shredder rocket. That's not going to kill anybody. Then I don't have enough follow-up shots to kill. We're being overwhelmed. Well, now we're going to find out. With no Overwatches, this side of the map can get out. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that everybody? Oh, and then my sniper. Yeah, we can fly over here and land. So we can get out. We can all get out. Man, what started out so promising, we just... A pod... I don't ever want to face a pod of 7 frickin' Muton Elites again, unless it's like the first pod we face and we have a chance, you know... Oh, baby! Coming in at the end like that is rough. Let me get my sniper over there and land first, because it's going to be harder to tell where he's going to land. So let's just get him in there and land so we know where he is.
Affirmative.
And unfortunately we can't shoot. We'll do a token reload as if we could shoot and fire. Suha.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Disco Leal.
Let's go.
They're all people that can't move and shoot, so...
A la orden, comandante.
In a way, we're lucky they didn't suppress this turn.
Will do. Okay.
Roger that.
Oh, man. Something about running away never feels good. But we're all in one piece.
Solid copy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's what we came with. Abort mission.
Abort confirmed. Returning to base.
The good news is, if I want to look at a bright side, panic will not increase because of this. We just lost out on some nice resources that we couldn't take. Baby, baby, baby. Hope there's no woods near your home, Nightmare. As if this is where that took place, you know? So nobody took injury. We have our regular fatigue time. Even Suha Rafik, the leader, only is fatigued for 4 days. Okay. We actually got a corpse or 2, believe it or not. Oh, we did get alloys. 4. All right. Okay. Well, I would like not such an... I would like a mission without 7 Muton Elites, please. I would like that to come up next. Yeah, sometimes you lose, and sometimes the others win. Yeah. Nothing like repeating yourself in a different way, Gleaser. Okay, so this was a big forest. So you don't have to worry. Your life is safe, Nightmare. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's just take a look and see. See, UK is dropping. See, just shooting down the whatever it was. Was this one the shooting down the going for the high shoot down the missile or the satellite mission? I think so. Yeah, we're already recovering your country's panic. In spite of that, so there's that. And what is my level? Oh, I got 123 alloys. Did something build? I don't remember my alloys being that good. What was I thinking about building? I know we were talking about reflex pistols. There's not a lot of stuff in here I really need, but a nice little pistol upgrade wouldn't hurt. They've not been running away where I need the afterburners to increase our engagement time. What's this? Oh, that's... We don't need more Illyrium. We're doing okay with Illyrium. Okay. So yeah, there's not a lot up here that I'm thinking I need right now to spend on. And then in here, am I building a mech suit? I can't remember. No. Have we... Wasn't I building a mech suit? What? I didn't have nice... Or did I cancel it? No wonder I have so many allies. I could have sworn... Oh, I canceled it because of an... Oh, because I thought I might want to take them out. It was a terror mission. Yeah, because I did. And I feel good that I did have it. So we're going to put... That's why I have so much. We're gonna put this under construction again. I'm going to be without my Pathfinders a little longer. But right now, they're fatigued anyway. Or wounded or fatigued. So let's just do it and bite the bullet. And if I need a mech, it's going to have to be a Shogun. They're not as effective alone. They're much more effective shooting a grenade, wiping out cover so the Pathfinders can double shoot, but maybe we can use hit and run scouts to fill that role somehow. That makes sense. Now we're down to where I thought we should be. I had forgotten about canceling due to the terror mission, and then we found this one so fast. There was nothing else for me to do. So we're not going to build anything else now. I just want to refresh my mind on the hangars. We're a little depleted here and there because I decided to start shifting over to Asia. Because I am going to probably, after the first of the month, pop a satellite over there, maybe. Yeah, because I got to be ready to pop one over India for when their panic goes cockeyed. Do I have a pilot ready here? Didn't we hire one? Oh, 21 hours. He can't go into a ship yet, I think. Yeah, he's not here yet. Okay. So that's just gonna have to do for now. Let's see what's on the table. Let's see, they've been hammering Europe. What was my Europe ships look like? How much damage do I have? Okay, so we're still okay-ish in Europe. Okay. He says until another large, massive ship shows up. Alright, let's go see what's out there. We still got May 28th. We may have an air mission. Or may not. I've lost count at this point, Nightmare. And I think we may or may not have an abduction. So potentially the last few days of the month, there still may be 2 more missions pending. Maybe. Or maybe we just glide till end of month. Let's find out. Oh, the arc thrower on drones, yeah. Here we go.
Contact detected.
We got an abduction coming in Canada. Okay. I don't have the air game to shoot down an abductor, so we're just going to ignore it. Yeah, did I say free alloys? You need good ships and pilots to shoot down an abductor, Nightmare. And I don't want to decimate my air game for nothing. Of course, if we have a mission that turns out just like the one we were on, that would also not be a grand thing either, because running away from a abduction wouldn't be so kind to the panic. So here we go. 10 Muton Elite corpses for a recruit. No.
Contact detected.
Oh! Nap of Earth, small fighter, bombing run. This is work. Oh, I hope it doesn't screw up where this lands in the middle of the air battle, and you know how that works.
Contact detected.
Glacier, he's got full escort too. So that's 4 fighters. Hawkeye's taken out. We're going aggressive. We're going aggressive. We're going balanced. And 15 hours away, we're going aggressive. And just because there's so many, I'm going to use an aim module. And let's see if it forks out on us because of the other airship landing.
Engaging bogey.
We'll find out.
Closing on target.
Satellite-assisted targeting enabled.
Nearing strike range.
Okay, 1 down. Keep hitting like that, guys.
Approaching target.
Okay. 2 down. 2 to go.
Closing on target.
Keep hitting. Old geezer got hit, but not hard.
Nearing strike range. Approaching target now.
No survivors. So Glacier hogged all 4 kills. Glacier, you gotta learn to share over here. Okay. And we got an abduction, so it worked out.
Commander, we're receiving several urgent requests for assistance.
Moderate.
There are
Okay,
abductions in
I'm
progress.
happy to see
Mark site on the
moderate,
hologram.
medium. Moderate is medium. You share with me, myself, and I, yeah. Let's go see the site. Oh, we haven't seen this one in ages, it feels like. Fairly good size. Map. Interesting map, depending on where we start. But for medium, I don't feel so worried, I think. If I go over here, I just want to get a refresher on, not that, this. So we're looking at 10 to 12 and 2 to 4 pods. So that's, with 10 to 12, we're not going to have pods of 7, is what I believe. And finally, if alien resources were over 180, which we thankfully do not have to worry about, there'd be more aliens than that. So we're looking at 13 to 15 on this one. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So this feels like a breath of fresh air. And Nightmare, just so you know, I just want to kinda, because I know you really wanted me to go for that and shoot it down and get the resources and do a battle for a shot down thingy. But North America has 3 Vulcan cannons still. One, I just didn't have enough Phoenix cannons to do it. Just did not. And yeah, we're getting Phoenix cannons built, but I didn't have the I didn't feel like I had the air power here. Plus, Panda Dawkins can only take out, so I wouldn't be able to take out all of them at once because of the leaders I shifted around and played games with too. So that was my decision, and that's why we're doing it on the ground here. They're down to 25 resources. They're down to 25 resources. How about that? When's the last time we've seen alien resource level at 0? They're going to be doing more harvest missions than we were used to seeing because of that low thing next month. So this is what I'm thinking, my friends, is we'll just do the same thing as I did for this mission, with hopefully better results. I will pick out the team for this mission coming up. This mission coming up on Friday, and hopefully things will go better with this team I pick out this time. For as rough as it was, we all got out in one piece, so I'm not gonna harp on it too much longer. We're just gonna say, hey, sometimes this happens, and at least we got out safely. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. All right, so this is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. Really do hope to see y'all again, whether it's tomorrow, where we go against the Dorseys in the snowed inn of Wasteland, or back here for our Canadian abduction on Friday. Ciao, everybody. And then those of you in Twitch,